it's in my sleep, it's in my blood. I do this in my sleep. You feel me? It's just, I dream, I wake up thinking about designs. I go to sleep, sometimes I think about rhymes, and I wake up and I gotta remember it and put it in my phone and then go back to sleep. Sometimes you wake up in the morning, that shit is trash. Sometimes it's great. Everything I do is what I live. I'm stuck in this shit. I can't get away from it no matter how much I try, no matter how hard I try.
I'm not ordinary. Ain't nothing ordinary about me. From my looks, from the way I think, from the decisions I make. If it means that me being unordinary is an outsider, I'm an outsider then. Call me what you will. I'm cozy, I'm chilling, I'm happy to be here. From Harlem, uptown, you know what I'm saying?
A wise man once told me that creativity, anything perfect, any creation is 90% editing. 10% substance, 90% editing. So anything with art, like, is 90% editing. And for my 90%, it took about like 2 years.
It just was like me learning opposed to just perfected work. I think people only want perfection.
Perfection.
You know what I'm saying? They never want process. People
Yeah.
don't care about layers. People don't care about colors. They don't care about feeling. If I can't be in my bedroom by myself making the best sounds, then
It's already, yeah.
I'm not ready.
I'm an artist. I gotta go with what I'm feeling inside. Like, I'm not painting what I see Young Thug painting or what I'm seeing Rocky painting or whoever. Like, I'm painting what comes from the inside.
For real. I could correlate that to like an album like Allah or an album like Blonde from Frank Ocean.
Right.
Sometimes you actually have to put out pieces of art to people to let them realize that you don't want to be classified as just a contemporary artist that's here to come and go.
I don't do anything if it doesn't feel right. Everything is, you know, I strategically do. And I make decisions based upon my feeling, if it feels right.
Hide in the Eiffel Tower, hustle hard as no sleep showers. Ain't worried about who's hot and who's hotter. Like crabs in the barrel trying to pull you to the bottom. You get him, I got him. Point him out, I spot him, red dot him.
I find it unique when an artist has individuality. You know, it's easy to turn on the radio or the internet or your TV or, you know, go to YouTube and see someone doing something the right way and emulate that. I respect people who find their own way and, you know, just show that they're an individual, show their individuality, their personality.
You know how I said prior, you know, I do a good job at being a leader because it's just like those kind of leadership skills and showing people that having, you know, judging people without meeting them is just not, it's just wrong. I think, you know, people, you just lead by example. That's it. You can't really dwell on what's really going on if people aren't catching on. You just got to keep doing your thing, and hopefully the smart ones know how to follow suit. That's it.
I feel like I wanted to manifest all my personality traits into this new album. I didn't want to hide nothing. I wanted to tell y'all that I messed up with my relationship. I wanted to tell y'all I miss my best friend. I wanted to tell you guys these things. I don't want to hide nothing no more. I wanted to make it clear that I just wanted to make art just for the purpose of making art to showcase my talents as an individual. And I didn't think it was all about like mainstream kind of songs this time around. You know, not that I'm opposed to those kind of songs, but this project was really just based about like my career and what I was going through at the current time and how I saw life for the past 2 years since people got to know me and since I disappeared. So
Gentrification split the nation that I once was raised in. I don't recall no friendly neighbors faced from my upraising. Back in my younger days of razor blades with gangs who bang and never stood a chance. Them boys and dance but left from Harlem shaking on the pavement. In my generation, fuck them. In my society, burn the trippy pages of my diary. It's the irony. For those of you who are trying to be artists or who have it in them, there's just so many different, the ways that you would market a brand as far as a company and a corporation is the same way you have to market yourself these days. Because a brand is no longer like just a company, it could be an individual.
ASAP is certainly not something that just, you know, happened by chance. It was very deliberate, it was very focused, and it was a lot of energy and hard work from a group of young people in New York that, you know, a lot of people may have underestimated or didn't really expect that much of, you know.
I joined in 2007. It was a crew from Harlem. If you guys don't know about it, that's my crew. And it was a bunch of just teenage kids that just wanted to do teenage things. You know, I don't think I have to specify at this point, right? Basically, you know, that leads to nothing because you just, you know, wake up and before you know, you just spend all summer having fun. You don't have anything accomplished. I looked around and I just said, man, we got to do something about this. We need to utilize each other because together we're all a collective. And that was the obvious. It led to me trying to use the internet as an outlet to market myself, to get my brand out there.
Yeah, rap with the alarm, go crazy. Yeah, they know me, crazy. Gold team and a gold team, been an OG, keep it low key, keep the dance.
So I just think it's better to have a cult following because those are people who actually can contribute to your culture as well. Because the more the merrier. For instance, you know, not to, this is no way or no form of tooting your horn, but there will be no cats like myself if it wasn't for fellas like you. You know what I mean? Kanye West, for being daring, just being yourselves at a time when that wasn't done in hip hop.
They don't know Dexter and I was just in the house. This was my friend for years. Me and Dexter edited everything, vote videos. We did that ourselves. Like, for me, I think the best part is when you do something internally and you do it alone with you guys, and you don't have anybody supervising you, telling you, and that's when work comes out really dope.
First of all, Lauryn Hill rap circles around all these dudes. It's funny how money changes situation. Miscommunication leads to complication. She so much respect for that woman. I love Lauryn Hill. She inspired me. The Miseducation in Lauryn Hill is one of the most classic. That shit is like Illmatic. But after Kate Bush, I would say it was Madonna. She actually helped flamboyant fashion, all that shit actually have a presence in music. Anybody that helped fashion, helped anything, you know what I mean? I can't relate to voguing, but you know, I think it was dope for culture, man. You know what I'm saying? Dope. Just because I'm not into that culture, don't mean that I can't have an appreciation for it. You know what I mean? So I appreciate all cultures.
I feel like now times are changing and there's room for people like Solange, like Tyler, like Frank, like myself, like all those people that kind of make like eccentric but still tapped into the mainstream. Tyler had to stop being funny and he had to stay out the light for a while for people to take his shit serious. They looked at him too much as a goofball and they didn't know how much of a pure artist he was. I knew from the jump. That's not why I only fuck with him. That's really one of my closest friends, obviously, but at the same time, I do appreciate and identify with his artistry.
I want to thank people who go out their way to raise the bar, like your Joey Badasses, your J. Cole's, your Kendrick Lamar's, you know, people who go out their way to try to do something different for themselves, not just to be different, but to be themselves in the best way. I appreciate that. That's real artistry.